Welcome back to our series on Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. In this episode, we're tackling a critical question. Why is it so important to teach financial literacy? Kiyosaki argues that our education system is failing us when it comes to money management. We learn a lot about various subjects, but very little about personal finance. Consequently, many highly educated people still struggle financially because they never learned how money truly works. The lack of financial literacy is a significant problem, both individually and societally. A study by the National Financial Educators Council found that the average American loses around $1,200 a year due to a lack of financial knowledge. Collectively, that's over $300 billion lost annually in the U.S. alone. But it's not just about avoiding losses, it's about seizing opportunities. Kiyosaki points out that without financial intelligence, we are more likely to work hard for money rather than making money work hard for us. We get trapped trading time for dollars instead of building assets that generate income. So, what are some key financial concepts that aren't usually taught in school? Things like how to create and stick to a budget, the difference between assets and liabilities, how compound interest works, the basics of investing in stocks, bonds, and real estate, how taxes affect your finances, how to protect your wealth with insurance and legal structures. Kiyosaki's solution is to increase our financial IQ. This means educating ourselves about accounting, investing, markets, and the law. It means developing our financial vocabulary and actively seeking out knowledge both in and out of the classroom. One way to start is by reading books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, but also by playing games that simulate investing and running a business. Kiyosaki created the cash flow board game specifically to help people practice making financial decisions in a low-risk environment. Personally, some of my favorite resources for financial education are The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason, The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey, The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley, The Mad Fientist Podcast, Investopedia's free online courses. The bottom line is this: if we want to thrive in today's economy, we can't afford to be financially illiterate. We need to proactively seek out the knowledge and skills to make informed decisions about our money. And we have a duty to pass that wisdom on to the next generation. As we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you wish you had learned about money in school? How have you tried to increase your financial knowledge outside of the classroom? What's a money lesson you think every child should learn? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and let's start a conversation. And I'd like to challenge you to commit to one specific action to boost your financial literacy this week. Maybe it's reading a new book, listening to a podcast, or having a conversation with a financially savvy friend. Thanks for joining me today. Let's keep learning and growing together. I'll see you in the next episode.